Welcome back to the Smugsy Show. I'm Smugsy, your host, identifying as the Barstool Cougar. Every Wednesday we meet here, talk about important things and important people. This week's big story is Trysta Krick, on-air personality and sports commentator at Barstool Sports, announced after 2 years she's leaving. Krick, you would recognize her. She's kind of a badass, sexy, gravelly voice. She looks like the type of person who could gracefully kick somebody in the throat, like a really high boom kick right to the throat. Not to stereotype or anything, but so Trysta Krick is best known for her intrepid reporting on the origins of the now ubiquitous term smoke show, and Trysta Krick's documentary on the subject is, I believe, nominated for a Grammy. So anyway, yesterday at 5 p.m., Trysta Krick tweeted out, "It's been a hell of a ride. I had a ton of fun, learned a lot, and without Barstool, what comes next would never happen. I'll always root for Stool Presidente, Dave Portnoy. 401k, still 100% in Penn stock, to the moon." So Trysta tweeted that, and then Barstool Sports founder Dave Portnoy tweeted in response, "For the record, I will never know why everybody truly hated her so much. I think she was good for content. Somebody has to wear the black hat." So that was, somebody has to wear the black hat. So black hat, like in literature, drama, the villain, basically, black hat. So it's kind of an artistic term of art. So the question on everybody's mind is, who is this somebody now that Trysta is leaving? Who will wear the black hat at Barstool? It's not really a question. It's more like a statement of fact. I would just like to say that I think Smugsy and the Smugsy Show should obviously be considered a candidate for the Barstool Black Hat for the following reasons. First, I wear regularly, and look good, in a black hat. So there's that. But more importantly, I have been volunteering as, you might say, the interim black hat or the intern black hat for, a long time, really, as the, villain of the Kirk Minihane Show. So experience matters. Nobody can really dispute that I've been #grinding, if you know what I mean. So Smugsy as the black hat makes sense. Number two, I also demonstrated a little black hat magic with the crybabies on the Token CEO Facebook page as another example. So three, though, and this is probably most important, is that the Smugsy Show is a smoke show. Literally is a smoke show because, am I a Miami Hurricane coming out at the Orange Bowl? No. Am I Alex Cooper? Call her daddy? No. Call me Granny. But like so many of the other smoke shows, launched, 1,000 ships, and Smugsy's the business of beautifully packaged, elegant, organic cannabis joints in marigold and indigo packs, is the sponsor of the show and is like a theme of the show. So the Smugsy Show is literally a smoke show. So there's that. And that brings us to our sponsor. The Smugsy Show is presented by Smug Ciggies, sleek and elegant joint ciggies made with organic cannabis and rolled in locally sourced all-natural paper. Look for Smug Ciggies in the pretty indigo and marigold packs. So yes, I think Smugsy and the Smugsy Show is a top candidate for the Barstool Black Hat. Another reason is because it's kind of like the original smoke shows in Barstool. The Smugsy Show is, I mean, let's face it, it's kind of wholesome, all American. I mean, there's nothing really too fancy about what's going on here, but it's appealing. The Cougars, a fan club for women who like dogs, a Barstool fan club for women who like dogs. What couldn't be more all-American? So clearly, I think I'm a candidate. I do have another black hat. But then the question becomes, if offered, would I want the job? I mean, I really enjoy my freedom and independence here. I have a lot of things to express, and but mostly I fear my greatest fear is, would Stu Feiner kiss my head? Because that, I think, would kill me. I mean, I've never seen or heard such a disgusting human being, and it's not because of his age. Call me Granny, call him Winter Warlock. Old man of the C word. Makes me want to vomit. Creates word pictures so truly revolting. And the total suck up to Dave Portnoy, slobbering like a dog in heat. So, and despite his bravado, he's not a numbers guy. The 15-15-30 method, okay, that's ridiculous. I bet he probably still, uses AOL. I mean, who's got that time? Please. I mean, it's hard. He's the old-fashioned old fart dinosaur. Makes absolutely no sense. So we'll see what happens. I mean, should I be considered for the job? Yes. Will I take it if offered? Probably. We'd have to negotiate the terms. I mean, I'd want to do, I think, one show a week. I'd want to promote, kind of just broaden the market share of betting for the Cougars, and I've got some other ideas, but we'll see. But we'll keep you posted here. Finally, I have to apologize to the Kirk Minihane show and Kirk Minihane personally for saying after last week's Sacco show that the depressing atmosphere and blaring nonsense was a distraction. I'm sorry, and distraction and causing all the problems the show is having. I'm also sorry I won't be able to make it to the Sacco show in October. I'm getting waxed, but thank you for the invitation. And I want to express my sincere condolences that everyone at Barstool still hates you, Kirk. Sorry. And about the $125,000 catering bill, it might be a long shot, but maybe Bob Murchison would chip in to become relevant again and sponsor the catering bill. Oh, I'm sorry, Kirk. I know you hate when I say Bob Murchison. Oops, there I go again. Sorry. Okay, short show this week. Let's wrap up with some autonomous sensory meridian response Smugsies. And we're going to do today just one of our classic Smugsies at the seashore. Okay, so get ready for some. Okay, I think I take off the black hat when I do the Smugsies. Okay, ready? Yeah, that's all I got this week. I didn't get a huge tingle. I got like a little hint of a tingle, and sometimes that's all it takes to brighten your day. So that's it for this week's show. I hope you'll leave a comment. Follow me on Twitter at Smugsy Girl, and until next week, this is Smugsy signing off. Take care.